Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler, back out here on Saturday, January 25th, heading into the end of the month this week. And I just got to my hotspot, warmed up the Jeep, ran out, and came up the back way into Monroeville. And just as I was pulling into my hotspot, guys, got me a Sam's Club pickup for 2 drop-offs going 11.3 miles. Says it'll take me about 48 minutes. Paying $32.14, $12.79 in delivery, 70 cents in extra earnings, $18.65 in tips. And it only got 17 items altogether, 9 items, 17 quantity. The first person's getting 3 items, 5 quantity, and the second person's getting 6 items, 12 quantity. 1 drop down in Turtle Creek at a house, and 1 in White Oak at an apartment. So we're going to head out of here. It's 10:35. We're going to pull out of here at 10:55 to head over to Sam's to get it. By the time I get up to the light, I'll be able to start my trip. So anyhow, guys, want to talk to you about something that I am facing right now, and something that I am contemplating, and it's about my YouTube channel. And for you guys that are subscribers on my channel, I'm making you aware of something, and what I've been contemplating and thinking about for a long while now. It's about my YouTube channel. And for you guys that are subscribers on my channel, I'm making you aware of something, and what I've been contemplating and thinking about for a long while now. I am going to be transferring my account over into a rebrand, because what I know you don't maybe know what that means. I'm going to explain. I'm just starting to understand myself, so I'll explain to you as precisely and as understandable as possible, if that makes any sense. Originally, when I started my channel, just the channel itself, not Renegade Gig Hustler, what you see on there now, I had contemplated back in 2012 starting a YouTube channel. And I created a YouTube channel, but I didn't name it. I did not do anything with it. I basically just put all the necessary information in, but I didn't really have a name for it. And time went by and I never did nothing with it. And that channel sat there and sat there and sat there for 10 years. Well, yeah, 10 years. From 2012 till 2020, about spring of 2022. Well, I've been in the gig economy since 2019. So this year I'm going on 6 years of being in the gig economy. My first app was Uber Eats and DoorDash and Instacart and Spark and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So long story short, that was like a blank channel for 10 years. Didn't have a name, didn't have a purpose, didn't have a meaning. I never got it up. I had several ideas for what I wanted to do with the channel, but I just never got it off the ground. And I kind of just walked away and got into other things at that point, and never thought about it again. Well, here come 2022. a few years after I was already in the gig economy, I decided to start Renegade Gig Hustler on a YouTube channel for the sole purpose of getting monetized and bringing the best gig economy videos to subscribers that were remotely interested in what I did. Now, it took me over 2 years to get monetized, to become a YouTube partner on YouTube, and it was a lot of hard work and effort on my part. And I kept picking up a little bit of subscribers at a time. And so where I'm at right now is that I've had this channel now for 2 years. I've got over 5,000 some subscribers, but my views are all low on my videos. I've put a slew. I've got almost 500 videos or more up on YouTube on my channel, which I started in 2022 off of this 2012 channel that I created but never did nothing with. So I'm just backing that up a piece so you get what I'm saying. Now, I feel recently, or for the longest time, that, don't get me wrong, I did a slew of DoorDash videos a long while back that got I had one on there that did 10.1k. I did one that had over 5k views. Well, lately all my videos are getting about 40, 50, 60 views, and that isn't cutting it as a YouTube partner. So I'm contemplating, reminding you that I'm monetized, so I can't be losing that. I also have a store on my YouTube channel. I can't be losing that, and I can't be losing my AdSense account, which is what you get paid through for your YouTube channel on Google, by Google. So I was looking at all the possibilities on YouTube as to what I can do. And at first I was thinking, okay, I dived in and found out I have a branded account. And what does a branded account mean? Well, it simply means that a branded account, you can sign yourself as the owner, and you can put somebody in there as an administrator and somebody else to manage the account, which is all me in there, all three. Now, not to confuse you, but I was confused a while in my own self. Now, I've been frustrated with this for a long time because my sole purpose was for this channel to really take off and go in a positive direction. And at first I thought that's what it was doing, but I feel now that it's lying in limbo. A branded account is also used to really get out there or if you're in a business or anything like that, it's really good for you. There's other YouTube channels on there that are monetized, but they're just linked to the Google account and that's it. Now, I understand that if I have a regular account that I have to just have it in my name. With a branded account, I can make it whatever I want it to be, like Renegade Gig Hustler. So I did a series of searching and researching, and I found out that I can rebrand my account, meaning that I can refresh this account, I can send it in another direction, and usually you rebrand your account to rename your account, or rename what your channel name is, or your profile, or anything like that. And I've contemplated renaming who I am, Renegade Gig Hustler, to another name, and I'm just making you aware that the channel's not going away, but it is going to go through some changes to try to send me in the right direction. And as as a YouTube partner and content creator on YouTube, you sometimes have to take the measures to do what you have to do. Now, I contemplated the fact, do I want to just start a new channel? Well, that was a possibility until I found out I don't want to lose my monetization. I worked too hard for that. I don't want to lose my store on there. I don't want to lose my subscribers. I don't want to lose what views I do have and all the comments I've had from the past into now. So I've been researching about rebranding my account because somehow, some way, I feel my channel is lost in the algorithm. And I say that strongly because my channel sat in limbo without a name, without an identity, without nowhere to go on, without a shoestring for nothing for 10 years until I went to start my YouTube channel in 2022. And as I was doing it, they said, wait a minute, you got this brand account. Do you want to use that? And I thought I had to use that, not knowing that I could have just deleted that and started fresh, which I should have done. I should have done that, but I didn't. So I take this old 2012 channel without a name, without an identity that had sat on there created, with nothing on it, and I called it Renegade Gig Hustler. Well, you got to remember, it sat there for 10 years, lost in the algorithm because it was waiting for it to do something, and there was nothing to fuel it, to move it or send it in the right direction. So, probably today or tomorrow, I'm going to take the necessary steps to try to rebrand my account. I've contemplated now sending, which is a total transfer. You transfer it from one account to another, as long as the same email address is linked to it, from what I understand. So, with that being said, I'm trying to figure out now, do I want to change the name Renegade Gig Hustler? Do I want to have a new name on my channel? I will change some things in my profile and update that, renew it. But do I want to change the name Renegade Gig Hustler to some other names? I've thought about, I'm big in Pittsburgh, and it's the Steel City, and I've thought about going with Steel City Renegade. Or I thought about something that will really stand out, something that will really personify who I am on YouTube, as a YouTube partner, as a content creator. I'm open for suggestions, guys, so when you see this, if you drop a comment, I'll gladly consider all you have to say. But I'm making you aware that my channel's not going nowhere, but it is going to make a transformation into something that is for the better. It's going to start me fresh. It's going to renew me, hopefully, with YouTube's algorithm, so my videos can get pushed in the right direction.
I like to put stuff online.
So I can get those views that I so much deserve. And I'll keep you updated with what's going on, but in the next couple days I'm hoping to rebrand this channel over to another channel without losing anything, but with hopes of gaining everything. So, I'm contemplating a name change for my channel, which causes me a lot of work if I do, because I have to go into my store, get rid of all those designs and create new ones, but I could probably deal with that. Right now, I just don't know what I want to change it to. I want to hang on to the Renegade and whatever. So I'm just sending that out to you. I'm putting that out to you and letting you know that my channel will be maybe another channel formerly known as Renegade Gig Hustler, but for all the reasons of going forward in a positive direction and to really be for the good of something. So that's all I'm going to say about that right now, because it's 10:48 and at 10:55 we're going to head over to Sam's Club and we'll talk more about it, possibly on the way or when I get back to my hotspot. But the wheels are turning, and I'm trying to let you know that I don't feel my channel's going in the right direction, because I used something that was lost in the algorithm for 10 years, that had no identity, that had no meaning or purpose, and I took that and jolted it in 2022, and because I did it in that way, I feel that I am lost in the algorithm. And being lost in the algorithm, I don't feel it is serving the purpose of moving my videos in the right direction. So, enough said about that right now. I'm going to pull out of here at 10:55.